Good evening, everybody. Hello, and welcome back to more XCOM 2 Long War 2. I'm Liz, and we are on the Avenger. It's been about a week since I've played. I played 3 videos worth. I don't know if that was 3 full missions, but 3 videos worth last time I played, and then it was about a week since I played before that, and my backlog is now empty. It is today, April 12th, 2017. 2 weeks from now, well, a weekend, a couple days from now, I'm on vacation, so I need to eke out another week, and then it's home free. And then I'm going to be able to play, and get all kinds of good fun recording done. Anyway, we've got basic research happening in one day. Battle scanners are working on the proving grounds. Looking at our supplies, I'm seeing that it's October 9th, 2035. We have a supply drop in 8 days. And I'm thinking to myself, we already have coil guns on most of our important people. We might need to buy a couple more of those. What we should focus on, I think, is probably the next tier armor, which is what, Warden armor? And get some Warden armor on people. That should be a high priority of ours. I'll see where we are in relation to that. I'm not sure what our tech looks like. I have nobody in the GTS at the moment because I don't have anybody to officer train, I'm guessing? Or what's my roster look like? Wounded, infiltrating. So I've got a couple infiltrations going on. I got a few people wounded. Okay. Alright. That all makes sense. Let's go to Haven Management real quick. Let's do it through the command screen to go to Resistance Management. Eastern US, where we have 4 Advent Strength. Really? Global Resistance Threat is severe, which means that's 20 plus Vigilance above their Legion count, so we're at like 80-something Vigilance. That's good. That means Avatar progress is slow. So it's being slowed by 28%. It gets slowed by 1% for over 10%, I think. So yeah, we're 28% above baseline global resistance, like, you know, guarded or whatever. So elevated, I think, is where it begins, and that's where you start at 10. So we're 28% above that. So vigilance is really high compared to the number of legions they have, and that's probably related to our constantly hitting troop columns recently. East US has 4 Advent Strength. They have 1 lib done. I've got 10 people there. Interesting. I'm very intrigued with the prospect of possibly liberating this region if the possibility comes up. I have 2 other liberated regions also in North America. New Brazil at 12 Advent Strength has 5 rebels. Nobody's recruiting. I do have a recruitment happening in East Africa. Why? Why are we recruiting in East Africa? This shit doesn't make any sense. Okay, so East Africa, am I recruiting because we... No, I want you on intel and I want you on hiding. So 4 on intel, 1 on hiding. What I'm going to do here is, I've had people in these havens for quite a while. I want to go through and I want to take some people out. So East US, we're going to keep a haven advisor there. We're going to keep somebody in Western US, although I'm tempted... No, Western US is fine. Yeah, we're going to keep a soldier in New Mexico, even though it's liberated, because they are vulnerable to invasions, and that's Ice Pick. Okay, Ice Pick can stay there, that's fine. Let's pick some other soldiers, though. So who's in New Brazil? New Brazil, we have Irina Malakova. No, we don't. Who do we have here in New Chile? In New Chile, we've got Lisbeth. Oh, hell no. I need her back. I'm pretty sure all of my technicals are wounded right now, so we're going to bring her back. The reason we're doing this is we have sufficiently low number of rebels in all these regions that they're not going to get hit with a retaliation, because we only have 4 working at most in any region. And they're not going to get hit with a data tap unless 2 or 3 of these intel workers are faceless. And I doubt they are, since I've had soldiers in these areas for quite a while at this point. Who's in West Africa? Samuel West. He's just a squatty, but we're going to take him out anyway. East Africa has Jeremy Wolverine Martz. Let's take him out. South Africa has Spectre Olsen. We need you. That's a lieutenant as well. If I want to put him somewhere, maybe I put him... Who's in East USA? Mara Mustang Wooer. Maybe I'll keep her there and I'll use Spectre Olsen or whatever for other stuff. East Asia is Spike Blanco. I don't even know who half these people are. And New Arctic has a Lance Corporal, and that is Caden McCarthy. We're going to take these people out. None of these havens are in danger of being attacked. And I don't want to recruit anybody new in them to keep them at not being in danger of being attacked. The only place we're going to keep soldiers are the places that are likely to be assaulted, so we'll keep a good soldier there. And East US, because I want to possibly liberate that. I might want to liberate it so much that I'll actually stick a scientist there, maybe, but not just yet. So that's going to open up a bunch of soldiers in my pool here. Deadwood, we've got Whiskey, Tiny, okay, they were all there before. Clutch, Digger, who we've been running with, Yogi we've been running with. I might send Yogi in for retraining though. His aim is not that great, but it's a lot better than it used to be, and I might be able to make better use of him. The Spark can't do much of anything there. All Day is a Grenadier. Okay, Wolverine is an assault with 80 aim at Sergeant. Yeah, trench gun. Like, assaults are so powerful. They are so freaking powerful. Like, I've intentionally avoided using assaults in the main campaign this time. In my old test campaign that I ran, I used assaults in havens, and I also used them in the main campaign. And when I got them to, like, Street Sweeper or Lethal with Rapid Fire, both of those builds were retarded. Like, Rapid Fire Lethal, just ridiculous single target damage. Street Sweeper, basically the most damaging class in the game was assaults with Street Sweeper. So I've kind of been trying to tone them back in this campaign, but I want to have fun, right? You want to use the tools that you have available to you. Who else do we have? So Icepick is still a Haven Advisor. Was a second lieutenant, and it looks like she was a tech sergeant or maybe a staff sergeant, so she had some ranks going on. Wolverine, Spike was a gunner. Okay, that's good. I kind of need another gunner, so yeah, we're gonna bring you back. You're a sergeant, but you know, we'll still be able to use you. Icon is a sharpshooter, probably not as useful now, but we might still end up using you. Tapper we definitely need. I've needed another technical available for the last couple missions because, well, after the last couple missions, because we took some wounds recently. Charlie Spectre Olsen is a relatively low aim assault by comparison. Definitely not 80 aim, although you are also a rank lower, but you're a second lieutenant, so you're an officer. That's interesting. You're never going to command a mission if you go on it. I'm pretty sure everybody else is going to be higher rank than you. Kanan McCarthy is a Grenadier. Corey James, Shinobi we have. Irina as an assault as well. And she's a Lance Corporal. And then Samuel West, a Grenadier. Alright, good. I have stock on our peeps. We've got more people available now. We can sort of diversify our missions a little bit more. What do we have? Infiltrating. We have a facility with 1 pip on it. We have a troop column that is infiltrating. We have a hack a workstation, 17 hours left, no, and a jailbreak, 3 days left, no. So we're not going to go on any of those missions. We want them troop columns. Where is this one? It is in Western Africa, which is good. West Africa is a region that we have very low advent strength in. Ambushing a troop column there could be really useful, bring it down even more, and bring the vigilance up in the region potentially as well. Basic research, right, because we wanted to get plasma weapons, but I don't really care about plasma weapons. I would rather get Zabeta armor. Where am I? East USA? Yeah, let's scan in East US.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's absolutely intriguing. Codename Fundamentals. So we have Psionics power armor. We want powered armor, I think. 100 supplies, which we have access to. Alloys, Illyrium. Looks like I bought alloys in Illyrium recently, and some cores. Plasma rifles. And then it's just disassembles, right? Yeah. So yeah, we have access to plasma rifle if we wanted to get it. I think I want powered armor, though. Do we need psionics to gain access to the Rift Keeper autopsy? We don't even have a Rift Keeper shell, so it doesn't matter. Powered armor.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander.
We don't need to spend money on that much stuff either. So if we have a lot of supplies available, let's consider looking at the Foundry, or the Proving Ground, rather. That's what it's called. Let's see what we could possibly do here. I need better plating. I would like chitin plating or the one that Muton Elites give you, but I don't have access to either of those yet. I don't need tac vests. I don't need Hellweave. We're going to use hazmat vests. I'm committed to hazmat vests. Even though Hellweave has way more HP and tac vests have armor, and stasis vests restore HP over time, we might actually end up building a couple of them. Talon round. What I would like is shredder rounds. Can I get shredder round? I can. It's getting near the point in the game where I want to start replacing the tracer rounds on my rangers with shredder rounds. Needle rounds, venom rounds. Venom rounds adds +1 damage, like flat damage. So that's pretty good. +1 flat damage is not anything to shake your wang at. I don't want gas grenades, I want acid grenades. I do have one. Laser sight, stocks, hair triggers, spark, shredstorm cannons, scopes. I do need to start getting some of these available on people as well, because I have access to 4 attachments on all of our guns. So we need to start spending some of our money on these goods as well. I think we are going to want shredder rounds sooner rather than later. And I am tempted to build a venom round as well. It's +1 damage. It's just a flat +1 damage in addition to the poison ability. Much like dragon rounds are just a flat plus damage in addition to the fire ability. Needle rounds. These are the ones that hit Advent? Yeah, they hit Advent extra hard. So you can give needle rounds to somebody to kill rainbow pods and they would just destroy them. Like a saturation fire gunner, for example. It's +2 damage to biological Advent people. So it wouldn't count on mechs. So you would get a damage reduction from carrying armor piercing against mechs, but against things like shield bearers it would be the exact same damage and it'd be +2 against... I'm tempted. I'm tempted. I'm not committed to that yet. What I am committed to right now, though, is shredder rounds. And I'm considering stasis vests, but tell you what, how about we get ourselves some laser sight upgrades going as well? Suppressors would be nice. Let's get ourselves some laser sight upgrades going as well, though. I'd like scopes, laser sights, extended magazines, and autoloaders on most things, with access to suppressors occasionally. Alright, so we've spent a shit ton of money now. We've got a lot of things up and running. It's been 12 minutes. Let's continue scanning. Oh, battle scanners. Excellent. 1 scanner has been added to our inventory. Do I still have the money to buy a second one? Commander? I do have enough money to buy a second battle scanner if I want. I have enough money for a nano medkit. I have enough money for a lot of stuff. Like a shit ton of stuff. Obviously, I'm not going to build laser weapons at this point, but I can actually sell those lasers. An arc blade. Advanced arc. Jesus! I have tons of money. I can get a mag shorty as well. Whatever. We could go sell stuff as well, I'm fairly certain, but let's continue scanning. Major Steve Sonar Robinson picked up Covert. What's Steve Sonar Robinson's next ability? So Sonar is a specialist, and he was my second major, actually. So he's one of my top officer specialists. So Covert Aim is his second ability, which is kinda not the greatest thing in the world. Shredder isn't bad, but I ideally don't want to be using Shredder. I don't want to be shooting using my specialists, so that's a thing. I think we're going to leave you like that for now, and we are going to go to the AWC, and we are going to take a peek at some of those new people that we just added into the pool. Wow, we've got a lot of people available here now. So Digger, Heat Warheads, Clutch Shot, fuck no, those are all terrible, Digger. If I knew what you would get after those, I might commit to spending the time on one of those, but I'm not going to do it on a gamble for what you're going to get afterwards. We've looked at all of these other people relatively recently. Yogi all day. Wolverine. What can you get? Locked On. For successive shots at the same enemy unit. That counts for rapid fire, right? Pretty sure it does. Lone Wolf is also really good. Okay, so that's a possibility. Who else do we got down here? We've got Spike, our gunner. Flesh. I thought Flesh got removed from gunners. Lightning Hands and Lone Wolf. Yeah, no thank you. Definitely not gonna go with that. Icon, what about Tapper? What can Tapper do? Heat Warheads, Lightning Hands, Infighter. This is grenades, it's not rockets, unfortunately, so that's unfortunate. Okay, well, then I think we are going to go with, who had the useful thing? Was it Wolverine? Yeah, Wolverine has access to Lone Wolf or Locked On. Let's give him Lone Wolf. Let's start down the defensive tree, see if we can get Wolverine anything useful. And continue as a scanning. How long do we have on Blackguards? It's 81%. New targets. What are the targets? 2 days, 14 hours. Extract VIP. Liberation. It's Diane Cox, a sharpshooter. No, we're not going to do that one. We do want to be doing missions. That's the thing. Our Advent, whatchamaffuckit, vigilance is like extreme and all that shit. So we don't need to really hit the missions hard, but we still want to be doing missions. We don't want to just skip them. People are recovering from wounds. That's excellent. Blackguards is infiltrated. What's the strength? It's light. What's the squad? So it's Auntie, Walrus, Longwalker, Dagger as a scout, Big Nasty, and Solar. So we have a gunner, a ranger, and a sharpshooter. We've got a scout. We can handle light with this. Yeah, we don't need to over-infiltrate this, I don't think. I think this is our mission. We're not going to go for the remaining 15 hours. We're going to go at this one with light activity and recover whatever we can. Hopefully we'll get an Andromedon. That would be fantastic if we could get an Andromedon corpse. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the ground. It's Operation Knife Claw. Ambush and Advent Troop Column. Feel I should mention that I have added a couple mods that I will add to the description that are all UI related. Things that like sort of give you better timers on infiltration, like so that you can see how long infiltration is going to take, and all UI stuff. Nothing that's gameplay changing, just quality of life UI things. I do have plans for the next campaign, which will probably be in 1.3 when it comes out, to add a couple extra mods and to do some of my own modifications. Where the fuck is... Oh, right here in the front? Yeah, there's Dagger. Oh god, look at Lightning Strike's effect! Alright, so... We've got quite a large map going that way, and we are at the corner of it going this way, so I fucking hate this map. Man, do I hate this map. Let's go all the way, Dagger. What do you see around the side of this APC? Nothing. Okay, interesting. I hate this tower as well because you can be flanked from all the fuck over the place on it. Such a bad tower. Okay, so let's move you up to this dual directional cover. Tell me, do you see something, Dagger? You still don't see anything. Wow. Well, the zone wall is here, so I'm going to say they're probably out this way. This building seems fairly central to it, or this building structure seems fairly central to it. So let's start gravitating towards this other direction. This is Longwalker. I want Longwalker to have shots on virtually anything in the field. And actually being up in elevation would not be bad. So I'm actually tempted to put Longwalker here. But before we do that, let's have some scouty scouts happen. Who can reach this tile without dashing? Nobody? Nobody. The answer to that is nobody can reach that tile without dashing. So we will go to this tile then.
To that location.
Big Nasty. Okay, you see nothing. I'm gonna dash you up ahead then. Still nothing. Okay, then I am fine with sending Longwalker up to here. It will be a dash. I could do it without a dash by doing this. I don't see this as a problem. Let's go ahead and do it.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be off cooldown before I need it again, and we're going to steady our weapon up here. That doing it without dashing allows that, the steady weapon, in case we need to use it on the next turn. We're going to go ahead and, oh, we found something. We rush Auntie ahead, we find something. It's 2 mutons, a muton centurion, and a codex. Unfortunately, skulljacking the codex is not our objective yet. But skulljacking things gets you access to facility leads, and that's something that people keep forgetting, I find, when I watch people play Long War 2. Like, they go on for POIs to find facility leads, right? And they keep complaining, there's not enough facility leads in the game, but skulljacking gets you facility leads. Skulljacking and completing the hacks, that's the big way to get facility leads, guys. Amy, I'm honestly gonna have you come back a little bit further. It's low cover. I'm even tempted to have you come back over here. You're not really gonna have shots on these guys, but hopefully you aren't gonna need shots on these guys. I'm tempted to pull with a sniper. So tempted to pull with the sniper. We're gonna continue scouting either way. It's light, right? So, God, I gotta do my math again. Extremely light is about 9, 12, 15, about 15 enemies, and we saw, what, 4? So, yeah. You can get up to here. Well, this is probably better.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Big Nasty, can you see them from here? You don't see them. Well, shit. Okay. In that case, Dagger, could you please continue your Scouty Scout operation? Go up into this dual directional cover. Hopefully don't pull anything. You do have Conceal if you do pull something, so that's not the end of the world, but nothing. Well, this is the zone wall, and there is nothing over there, so if we move ahead, we have the ability to see whatever is going to come. I don't want to move there if I don't have... Well, you know what? They're not going to... Yeah, nothing's going to move close enough to see you from there, so...
Enemy patrol on the move.
Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's either 1 rainbow pod or it's 2 pods. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Combined with the other group means there's probably 1 more pod that I haven't seen on the map. Heavy Rocketeer, Grenadier, Shield Bearer, Trooper, Sergeant, Heavy Gunner, Guardian. Okay. Well, I don't have a Flame Inverter, so I am going to aim to saturation fire that pod. Which means let's probably move our gunner up to here, most likely. Auntie, who does have access to Rupture and various other good stuff. Ah, for fuck's sake, everything is just out of the range I want it to be. Yeah, go ahead and move up. Can we see the mutons from here? Yes, we can. Okay, that's not so good. That's not so good at all. Gunner, let's move on up. Big Nasty, we are not going to pull with your grenade if we can help it. I, generally speaking, don't like to pull with grenades. They are way too loud. You've already moved once. I'm going to move you into here since it is safe. And Solar, you can move up ahead to here for now. Long Walker, you've got lots of vision from here. You can see basically any of these guys. No, not any of them. You have a couple things blocked. What's it being blocked by? This high cover here. No, that's not high cover. That's low cover to that direction. And these, I think, these pieces of high cover. But you are fine. You'll be okay. You'll be able to shoot something from where you're at. So we're going to keep you here and steady you for another turn. Rainbow Pod moves this direction. Okay, I'm fine with this. And it is 1 single rainbow pod, it's not 2 pods. We have confirmed that now. What does the Muton pod do? This is what I am really interested in. Muton pod, come on, Z. Tell me what you're gonna do. You're gonna come towards us. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay, so what I'm gonna start doing here is rotating the squad away from down here and bringing them up towards this direction so that I can hit this rainbow pod with a saturation fire. I'm not going to do this all on camera because it's just a lot of posturing, and you know what I should do first before I do any of that, though? Fog density 0. Yeah. So we're going to sort of just posture ourselves around and set up for a saturation fire on these guys, and try and avoid these mutons, since they seem to be more down in this area of the map. I'll be back. Okay, everybody, so here's the situation. It took relatively little angling to get here. We walked around, we came around the map all the way over here. I figured this pod was patrolling this direction, so the best place to set up for a saturation fire would be on this side, pointing up towards them. And it looks like it's true, because they're coming right at us. Unfortunately, the Muton and the Codex pod is also coming right at us. I can hit this entire rainbow pod right now, guys. Yeah, so that's a thing. How do I deal with this group is the other side of that, though. I wanted to get to this position and do saturation fire from this high cover, but I'm not going to do that by the looks of it because Walrus is pretty much committed at this point. We're probably going to end up holo-targeting this group to maximize his chance of just completely butt-raping every single one of these guys. Our armor-piercing ammo is only going to help us against the shield bearer and the sergeant, it looks like, but I want all these guys dead. Muton, Muton Centurion, Muton, and Codex. This is 4 additional enemies. This is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 enemies. The sniper will not be available for this. The sniper will have taken a action already, will not be able to move. Only the Codex is going to be able to flank them. Codex is not really in a position to multiple lock down anybody except for Auntie and Solar at this point, so I might want to move Solar. But we also want to get some. And the thing is, am I in command range to get some? I am not. Can I get in command range to get some? I don't believe I can. Maybe, no, I don't even think that's going to be in command range to get some. How many tiles am I from this direction? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have to move 10 tiles this way, which I cannot even do. So no, I am not going to have command range for get some. So it's just going to be holo target, which means I can basically do whatever the hell I want with you. We could give a command to Auntie to rapid fire twice. We might end up doing that. We might end up commanding Auntie to rapid fire twice. Because we're not going to ambush. Like, we're not going to overwatch or use ambush on this. She has access to light him up and rapid fire. That means we can shoot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullets in a turn, potentially. Which is all of our ammo. Luckily, we have a rapid reload, right? Yeah, we have an advanced autoloader. I have access to grenades, and in fact, what grenades do I have? Smoke grenades, flashbang grenades, plasma grenades, and frag grenades. I have a little bit of everything. You also have light 'em up, and you have shredder too, right? Yeah, you've got everything. So I can hurt these guys in a number of ways. If I had frost bomb, that'd be really good. I could probably flashbang them. Okay. I think we're gonna do this. I think we're gonna open up on this, even though we're gonna pull a second pod that I'm basically not doing anything to. Because between Auntie and Big Nasty and Solar's ability to do something and then command. Oh, what was the hack? Precision and deception. Just a second. Just a second. We have failsafe on Solar. Let's just take a quick peek at this. Deception is take control of an enemy, right? Gain control of a random enemy for 4 turns, 60%. Soldier crit chance increased by 25 for 8 turns. Unfortunately, that's for this soldier only. And we can't... Can we hack? Yeah, hack is a white action, right? It doesn't end our turn. Correct. So we could hack and then command, or we could combat protocol. No, because that'll end our turn. Airdrop we don't need to do yet. It's either going to be aid protocol or hack or focus fire. It's probably not going to be get some at this point. Command. So we might just hack to try and deception to get that deception and then give a command, because that would really, really put us in a good way. Anyway, we are going to open this up by Long Walker. I need you to multi-target all of these good guys by hitting this heavy gunner right here. That's going to put holo targeting with plus 15, so 15 aim, 15 crit, and plus 1 or 2, I'm not sure what at this point, I think 2 damage as well. And with your second action, I might have you rapid target one of these guys, so I'm not actually going to use your second action yet. You can holo target 2 of these guys. Yeah, that's going to be good. That's going to be really good. Okay, so any other buffs I don't think we give any other buffs here. You can move. I don't think you need to move right now. We might use you for... Actually, you've got a coiler and BLADESTORM. We might use you for all kinds of shit here. We're going to go ahead and take a saturation fire, and I kind of really need to kill every single one of these clowns. Let's just double check real quick. 100% on every single one. So we're going to hit every one of them. Our crit is varying. 15 on one of them, and it's 50-ish percentages on the others. So we're going to crit some, we're going to not crit some others. We have lots of plus damage from the holo targeting. We have extra damage against those guys who are armored because of armor piercing. Let's do it! That's a double pull. Kill this entire pod, please, with saturation fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And one of them survived? Yeah. The sergeant survived. Okay. Not the end of the world. Oh, everybody take cover behind this van. Yes, please. No. Okay. That's to be expected. Alright. So, action number 1 here. We are going to go for the hack, and we're going to go for deception. We have failsafe. It was 60% and there was no variation on it, no variance on it, which really surprises me. Yeah, 60%, no variance. That's a pretty good chance. Let's get it. We did not get it. We failed deception. Very well. Map alert. Doesn't matter. We have failsafe.
Can't get through.
Alright. Interestingly enough, hack is supposed to be... Yeah, okay, hack is blocked out now. I was like, why is hack not blocked out? Alright, so now we could both barrels this muton relatively safely if we wanted to go here. Like, we could go here and we could both barrels this muton and pretty much assure that it dies. And then we could command Auntie to take another set of shots on this Centurion, a rapid fire on the Centurion, for example, killing it as well. That is probably the best that Auntie is going to be able to do. She doesn't have a low profile. She does have 14 HP and 2 armor, though. So she's in a pretty good way. Killing this muton would be a good thing, then. I'm not sure we would be able to do that. I don't think Big Nasty does technically have light him up, but she'd have to move to shoot it. Can't move and hit it from anywhere. Yeah, no, she'd have to dash to hit it. Doesn't have run and gun. Not going to happen. Can finish the sergeant and do some serious damage to the codex, though. And then this muton would be free, basically. I don't necessarily mind that. The other option is, instead of putting her here behind this car, I could put her here, both barrels this muton, give her command, rapid fire the Centurion, blow these guys up. The codex can flank no matter what anyway. We can't say anything about it. The sergeant will die, and this muton will still be active. That is probably the best play. Let's go for that. So, Auntie, first thing I need you to do is head to this cover.
No problem, boss.
It doesn't look like cover because it's right next to a friggin' muton, but you can both barrels him at 100% with 55 to crit. Do you need the crit? You do 11 damage potentially. Don't min-roll. You need... Yeah, there you go. 19 damage crit. Excellent. Good job, Auntie. Second.
What am I doing with this?
Longwalker, if you would please holo target this muton Centurion. I can't focus fire it, which would reduce its armor by 1, because I need the action in order to command Auntie. Okay, you still have an action because we used rapid target. That's fine. You are going to use command on Auntie. Hey Auntie, you're not done yet. I know you just plugged that muton with both barrels. There's another muton, a bigger muton, a tougher muton, right over here that needs you to rapid fire it in the fucking face. Nice critical for 11, and the second shot. Also a critical for 14. You hit him for 25. Holy ball sack. So he dies. Big Nasty, I'm going to move you ahead to this high cover. If we had a frost bomb, this would be fan-fucking-tastic, but since we don't have a frost bomb, I'm gonna have you plasma grenade both of these guys, try and hit the car. Mostly, you need to blow up this sergeant. And this is unfortunately gonna cause the codex to split unless we somehow miraculously kill it. We did blow up the car. How much extra damage did that do? So 8 in total to the codex. It splits into 1 HP and 5 HP? No. Well, how much HP do these codexes have? Holy shit. Okay, no, it split twice. That's why. Okay. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Yeah, that happened. I can't suppress this muton. It'd be really nice to kill a codex. You do have a pistol and a 65% shot on this codex. You know what? I'm gonna take a 65% shot with your Gauss pistol, right? On this codex, which has 1 HP. It's 75% to kill it. You killed it! 8 damage, very good.
That's it.
It'd be nice if you had some pistol perks then. Okay, so you can move into here and get all 3 of these loots without exposing yourself. Can I kill a codex and still be safe? Only codex I can kill is this one, and I can't do it if I run here and get this loot, so I have to do it now. If I did that, I could do it from this tile. The muton, I'd be in cover to the muton. How much HP does Dagger have? 6, 7, 8. That sucks, because the muton would just run and melee me, right? So yeah, that's a bad idea. We already have people in dangerous position against this muton. I'm a little afraid of what this muton is going to do uncontrolled, and not having a suppression for it sucks. What I could do, though, is ambush this codex. Like, from where I am right now, ambush this codex. If I happen to hit it, then it kills it. Now, you know what we're going to do? We are just going to run on into here first of all. Well, do we want to just run for it and get all 3 of these pieces of loot? And be, like, potentially exposed? No, fuck, that's stupid. What am I talking about? We're not going to do that. We're going to run over here. We're going to grab the first piece of loot. What is our proxy? I couldn't flank this codex, unfortunately. I was considering flanking it. So we do have a 58 flank on that one, a 54, and a 49 over here. That's actually not bad. 49% is pretty good. You know what I'm going to do? I am actually going to ambush this codex. If this codex acts, I want to take a shot at it. Let's do it.
Got it covered.
And it's their turn. What's the muton? I'm worried about this muton. This is what I am most worried about right now. We didn't make a shit ton of... Okay, no, we did make a lot of noise. We blew up a car and threw a plasma grenade out. He suppresses Longwalker. That's fine. Teleport, what are you going to do? You're going to do the AoE. On one guy? On one guy. He is technically suppressed, so, you know, that's fine. Shoot! And a kill. Excellent. So Dagger is revealed. That's fine.
No, that was good.
We're still okay. We can actually reconceal ourselves if we want to. Oh no, he's not revealed because he killed them with a suppressor. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. This ain't bad at all. So, now that they're 1,000,000 miles away from you, can you do anything to get to these guys? And the answer to that is no. You cannot actually reach a tile where you can act on these guys on this turn. That's a little unfortunate. Big Nasty, you can do all kinds of shit. Remember, these are not the last 2 enemies on the... Or they shouldn't be the last 2 enemies on the map. This makes 14... Actually, no. They could be the last 2 enemies. We're expecting 15 enemies, so unless there's a solo drone, these are probably the last 2. So Big Nasty could just grenade this. And, like, potentially do all kinds of chaos. We don't have another command. You don't actually have a shot? How do you not have a shot? Where is this muton actually standing? Okay, this is not a flank right here. Which means... The Muton is standing where? Right there. He's actually standing where he is. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So Solar has a combat protocol that can kill this codex for sure. I'm not worried about the codex. What do we do to dismantle this Muton without the ability to demolish him or use the gunner in any way, shape, or form, period? Right? We are 100% sure there is no tile where this guy is going to be able to act. Correct. Okay. Well, we're not going to melee the Muton, so you can go ahead and get both of these pieces of loot.
Got your stuff here.
Oh, fuck. I probably played that wrong. I probably could have... No, I couldn't have flanked him. He's got cover from this direction no matter what we do. There was not going to be a flank on that Muton, no matter how I looked at it. Okay, that's fine. So we picked up the loot. That's okie dokie. We're going to move our asses up to high cover with Walrus so that we can at least act in a future turn if it is necessary. We got combat music going on because, you know, it just decided to start out of fucking nowhere. Can you currently combat protocol from where you're standing? You can. So you can do something else in addition to combat protocol, which is honestly airdrop or aid protocol. We can't focus fire them, so yeah. So what we got to do here is move Big Nasty up ahead.
Whatever you say.
Use a plasma grenade because this will likely destroy the bike and it will deal direct impact damage to the Muton. Like this could potentially do a shit ton of damage, especially if it crits because we have biggest booms. This could kill the Muton actually. Does this kill the Muton? Oh, it kills the Muton. 11 damage crit and the bike blew up. Why am I even worried about that? Why was I even worried about that situation? Like, fuck you, Muton. And that is a combat protocol to finish the codex off because... Okay, you cannot get it if you don't have the actual objective, right? Because you need to research the black site vial before you get the objective to hack a codex, I think. So I think it's fine just to kill this. I do not think we can complete the objective right now, even if we wanted to. So we're just gonna combat protocol and finish this mission. Ooh, more loot. What's this loot? I haven't been paying attention to what any of the loot is. And see, I told you that's not the end of the mission. 14 kills. We were expecting 15, which means solo drone or another pod. Either way, a long walker is going to grapple over to here and reload. And actually reloading is a free action for him, so he's going to grapple over here, he's going to reload, and he's going to steady his weapon. You've done enough already, long walker, between, like, how many fucking holo targets did you do that turn? Like, you've done enough. We have now blown up a van and a bike, though, so anybody who's left on the map must know where we are by now. Dagger, since you are actually potentially vulnerable, I'm going to move you over to here. You're still concealed, but, you know, if they come from that direction and spot you, I would hate for that to happen. I'm going to go for this loot then. Dagger. If you would please, start making your way towards that loot. Yes, I could use you for Scouty Scout purposes, but why use you for Scouty Scout purposes when I could use you for looty loot purposes? Tankity tank, tankity tank, tankity tank. Okay, this is unfortunate. Because in order to use you for Scouty Scout purposes, I might have to stick your back to the enemy, which means we're not going to do that. We're going to go to here. So you are going to scout this turn. Next turn you will get the loot if it is safe, which it should be. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Long Walker is going to go back up to his old perch because he's got a better angle on this direction from up here. Even though he's going to lose his whatchamabugger, steadied weapon. I really don't like moving up to low cover. Moving up to low cover does not feel like moving up at all. Although moving up to high cover doesn't work if you end up dead because of it. So we are going to move Auntie up to this low cover with the objective of moving up to high cover. Big Nasty is going to move up to this high cover over here.
Moving to Overwatch.
Also Overwatch Solar. I'm going to keep you on the high ground this turn, Solar. Let's move you over to here. I agree, let's move already.
On Overwatch.
And Walrus. I think this is the turn when you get to reload your gun. So we're going to move you once. If we don't spot anything, we're going to reload. Very good.
We're green to go.
And you can Overwatch from this point. Oh shit, you had a free reload, didn't you? I feel like they're out in this direction. I feel like I heard them out over there. I am not 100% certain on that. I just think that's what I heard. Dagger, if you would please go scout this. Or not scout this, pick this up. It is a PCS focus, very good. Can you grapple up to here? You can actually grapple up to here, so what we're gonna do is Ghost Walker and then grapple you up to this building.
Throwing the hook.
And then with your second action, you're gonna go scout for me. And by scout, I mean go all the way over to here. You got Ghost Walker, you should be safe. And you can see everything that's going on over here. Well, no, God, for fuck's sake, this map is too big. I hate this map so much. They could be over here still, too. Yes, this is unfortunate. Without knowing where they are, I don't want to move my people any further, really, forward at all. Because if they come from this direction, I don't want to be all the way up here. We are going to move Anti up to this high cover because it is high cover, and high cover is just too important. Long Walker, we are going to keep you up here. We're going to steady your weapon because you've got the best angle on anything from up here. We are going to move Big Nasty up to this high cover because, again, high cover, too important.
I'm on it.
Solar will move down to keep up with the group. And Overwatch when you get there.
Scanning.
And Walrus, I really, really need to know where I need to put you. And unfortunately, I don't know that yet. So you're going to move up to here where you might have a shot from either direction or could move in either direction in Overwatch. Do we get a... Oh, yeah, we get a sound cue. They're out this way. They sound like they're in yellow alert. It sounds like they're running. Yep. Mutons! Muton Centurion, and a regular Muton. So we see them. They are over here. At least we know how we need to set up against these ass clowns now. Auntie, you don't get vision from here, do you? No, you don't, but
I'm going.
they will hear these guys running, almost definitely. Civilians running have exactly the range of your sight. So if they run first out to here and then they yell from here, that Muton definitely heard it. It will be coming on the next turn. So Anti, Overwatch, please, Dagger. You technically have a flanking shot on this Centurion, and you can ambush again. Damn. That's mighty good. I'm going to keep you up here, though, for now. We could possibly get you a better flank in the future. I'm going to have you reload and Overwatch while you're up here.
Moving to Overwatch.
Long Walker does not have a shot from here and might not be able to get a shot in the end. That is unfortunate. How about from over... Oh, that's so hard to see. How about from over here? This might block it. But if you're going to get a shot, this is going to be the best, most likely place to absolutely 100% be able to get a shot from. So we're going to go over here. At the very least, hopefully you'll be able to holo-target something. You're not going to have steady weapon up this turn. That's unfortunate, but whatever. Big Nasty can't move ahead too far or risk being seen by Mutons. Actually, they look like they're behind. Lots and lots of cover up there. I would really love high cover. Auntie does not have high cover where she is. You have high cover from this direction, so that's at least useful. But I would love higher cover from that direction. For the time being, though, we're going to move over to here. And Overwatch. Solar, move up. And Walrus. Unfortunately, you don't have, whatchamafucket. Killzone. Would be really cool if you had Killzone right now, Walrus, but since you don't, I'm gonna have to move you somewhere that might be dangerous. We're gonna move you to here.
Let's move already.
Oh, you did see them through the fucking window. Fuck, fuck. Well, it's gonna be a area suppression for you, almost definitely then. 44, 44, 44. Everybody has acted already. If I area suppress, I can suppress all 3. Do I get this one? It looks like its tile is highlighted, but I don't believe it is. No, I don't think the Centurion is then. Well, we are going to area suppress this Muton either way. Do we get all 3? No, we don't. So this Centurion is still active, and he is going to be a problem. He's going to be a big, big problem. They're going to shoot. They're going to miss. They're being suppressed. Of course they're going to miss. Other Muton is going to what? Also shoot. Also shoot. Also miss. Also miss. Very good. This is the one we're scared of, though. Grenade, bayonet. Okay, so we got 2 shots. That's a good one. 9 damage. Very good. If we were playing with red fog, that'd be even better. Is it a miss? It's also a miss. Good. 40%. That was much closer to not missing, though. Okay. Our turn this time. Alright. Dagger, you can't melee any of these pieces of shit. You can't really flank them either. You can flank this one. You can go here and flank that one pretty hard. That means I have to do something that's going to blow up these guys. Speaking of blowing up, I can blow them up. I can frag grenade them. These are definitely the last guys left on the map. I can frag grenade those guys. Blow up their cover, maybe. If not, flashbang might be the better play. Alternatively, no, I can suppress them. So yes, blowing up is fine. Because grenade is more likely to blow up all of the cover than demolition is. Demolition will blow up one of their cover. And we need to focus on killing the Centurion anyway. So, Dagger, I'm going to have you... You can actually do it from up here in the high ground as well. I'm going to have you move down here, though, because it will remove some of the proximity penalty, like the negative proximity penalty. So, Dagger, move down to here. And take a shot on this flanked Muton Centurion, please. At 63%. It's a single shot. Ah, for fuck's sake, it was a coil gun. You have a coil gun. Why are you so shit? So you got a 55 or a 50 or a 53 that's currently grayed out, but it should not be grayed out because I can shoot any of them. We have multi-target available. We don't need multi-target available. We are going to rapid target something, most likely. Let's go ahead and do the grenade first, though. Unfortunately, that means moving ahead to low cover. I'm not necessarily opposed to this.
Seems doable.
We can area suppress. Area suppress is going to be better than a flashbang grenade. We can't hit both of them, though. Well, that is shit on a donkey dick, isn't it? Well, if we can't hit both, let's go for the first Muton. 12 out of 12 with 1 HP. Let's try and blow up as much of its cover as possible. Boom! Nice. Critical for 8. And we shredded its armor. That's in pretty good shape now. He is still in cover, but he would be pretty easy to kill with pretty much anything. So we have our sniper available. We have Auntie, who does not have shots. I can move to here and get a flanking shot on the Centurion. I can move to here and get shots on the other 2. Centurion's gotta die. So Auntie, if you would please move to here, get flanking shot on Centurion, and rapid fire his face in at 100%. Boom! Goodbye, Muton. Damn. I did in fact see that one. So, Longwalker, see, the thing is, we have hail of bullets, and I can reload to get hail of bullets. So, if Longwalker can do sufficient no. What am I talking about? Longwalker's only job here is to take out this Muton and limit us to 1 Centurion. It's easier to control if there is 1 of them. We're still going to area suppress if there's 2. But if we can kill this guy, 68%, probably 78%, because the Greys will kill it. 10 damage. Very nice.
Check it before you get too close.
That means all that Walrus actually has to do here is suppress this guy. And we be fine. We be rolling. And if we're gonna suppress him, what do we want to do? I mean, I could airdrop now, I suppose. We still have a grenade. Oh, airdrop will give us an alien grenade, though. So yeah, let's use airdrop once on Big Nasty. And then we will aid protocol one of these two. It's gonna be Walrus, especially since he's the one suppressing as well. Although I guess it doesn't matter if there's only one enemy left. But still, aid protocol on Walrus because he's got less H pizzle. And then Walrus, you've got 4 ammo. You can afford to reload here and suppress. We only have 44%. We have nobody to follow up if you demolish them. You can demolish next turn if you need to. You are just going to solo suppress this Muton Centurion. He could run this suppression and survive it, which is what I'm certain. Well, he didn't run the suppression because he didn't trigger it, so he is still affected. He's gonna shoot. He's gonna miss, but he had 22%. Okay, so this turn, this guy is dead. Like, this guy is so dead, he doesn't even realize he's dead yet. That's how dead this guy is. Can you focus fire him yet? No, you can't. You can focus fire him from here. So let's go here. Solar. First action. How you know focus fire? It clearly showed an indicator there that you would be able to... Okay, fine. I have access to a flashbang grenade, so we're just going to demolish him. Some people would say hail of bullets might be more effective here. But we're going to demolish because Auntie has a free reload still, yes? Auntie does have a free reload still, right? Yes, Auntie does have a free reload still. And Auntie has the ability to just... How is he still in cover? We demolished his cover. Okay, well, Auntie's got a flank from over here. So she's gonna move over here. Technically in the open. Gonna take a free reload.
Oh yeah.
And then not rapid fire, but... Well, it will be a rapid fire, but before we rapid fire, we are going to holo target this ass clown. And then just verify one more time that Solar does not have focus fire now that we've demolished it. Yeah, and actually you can't hit it with your pistol, so you can steady weapon as your second action, just in case. Let's just verify that Solar absolutely cannot do it. Can she technically get some here? Can Solar contribute? Solar can contribute! Excellent! Solar, get some! Did you not get some? You didn't get... Okay, Solar didn't contribute. That's fine. Big Nasty, if you would please drop Z... Actually, no, I want to do this. This is committing. Because I need to flashbang if I can't kill it. But this is committing to killing this Centurion. Watch, I'm going to blow up its cover, and then I'm not going to have a shot, because it has to step out to get the shot. No, he's exposed. I have to get a shot. Nice critical. And that shredded 2 armor. He's down to 5 HP. That's the end. That is the end, my friend. Come on, give me control back. Yeah, there we go. Actually, can we finish this with Dagger? Can Dagger redeem himself for that piss-poor shot he took last time? Yeah, this time he hits for 10. Good job, Dagger.
Did you see that one?
And that's a promotion as well for Dagger. Very good.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Yes. Yes. Unfortunately, we did not bring back an Andromedon corpse, but we did get a lot of Muton corpses. No Muton elites, though, and it was a flawless and resounding success. I love to see those. I'll see you back at base for debriefing. So when you combine all the strategy stuff at the beginning of this video, it's been an hour already, so we're going to be calling it quits right away. But Longwalker promoted. Excellent. That's the final promotion. I took double tap previously. I really like double tap. Honestly, though, Serial is just so OP. And Alpha Mike Foxtrot. Oh, man. Like, all of the Sharpshooter Master Sergeant abilities are pretty nice. Honestly, Taking double tap is so good for just getting so much damage out on a single target. Those big guys, just bringing them down, or like relays or shit. Serial, though, like you can finish off a dozen guys with serial. You can finish a dozen guys. We're gonna take double tap. I'm think we might even respec into serial though. Walrus, is that? It is. It's kill zone. I have 2 kill zone gunners, 2 saturation fire kill zone gunners now. Very good. Dagger. Dagger. You're gonna take tradecraft because you are a scout. That is how you are built. To be a scout. I'm considering making you sort of scout SMG though, and taking Shadow Strike instead of BLADESTORM, and at your last perk probably rapid fire, and then you could really just do a shit ton of damage. Like twice per mission, but still a shit ton of damage. Alright. Codex Brain, hair triggers, blah blah blah. Iron Skin, 2 advanced autoloaders, those are kind of nice. Advanced laser sight, Illyrium core. Not very many cores considering how much loot I got there. An officer, 5 troopers, a shield bearer, 5 mutons, some alloys, crystals, and supplies. Very well. That's going to be it for this one, guys. I'm going to see you next time, and we will continue. We have no missions queued up, but we're going to have to queue up a bunch of missions, hopefully. I'll see you then.